Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. Today I do have an unboxing for you all. I have another kit from Orloa that I wanted to share with you guys. Orloa did send me this kit so that I could unbox it on my channel. I know we've been a little Orloa heavy the last month. I did Wishlist Wednesday. I unboxed a different Orloa a couple of weeks ago. Oh, we have a guest. But as you guys know, I am on vacation, I'm pre-filming, and this was just something quick and easy that I could pre-film before I left. So, I'm sorry, Loons, but you're gonna have to get down so I can open this box. I am filming on Thursday before we leave, and obviously Luna is not coming with us, and I feel like she just kind of knows. Okay, I'll be done in a second, okay? The spare room is starting to get full of like bags and stuff that we're taking, so I feel like she definitely knows that something is up. But let's unbox this diamond painting. So this one is called Senset Sentinel. Sentinel? I think it's Sentinel. I don't know. This is by Lucia Vandenberg. I think this is a round. So this is the new Orloa box, if you are unfamiliar. This box is beautiful, but I don't know that it tells me, hold on, maybe at the top. It does. This is a square. So at the top we have another sticker with the measurements of the kit, which is a 50 by 35.7, and then it does say square diamonds. Let's take a look. I got some new box cutters. And for some reason, I thought it would go, like, come out at this end. So the first time I opened it, I stabbed myself, which was great. All right, let's take a look. I do love the new Orloa box. It's so pretty. I love the colors. So we do have everything protected in a clear plastic sleeve, which is always nice. I'm looking for the toolkit. Oh, there it is. Ooh, that is new. Let's take a look at this toolkit. This funnel is a new item, which is very exciting. Oh, it looks like they've changed from purple tweezers to pink tweezers. Darn it. I love the purple tweezers. Oh, come on. Okay, so we have a clear pen with a 3-placer. We have what I think is a 9-placer, 10-placer maybe. We have some pink tweezers. These seem to be similar to the purple ones. Hopefully they're the same quality because I do really like Orloa's tweezers. We have a funnel. This is cool. I don't think I've ever gotten a funnel in a toolkit before. I think I have one of these, but I might throw this one in my travel diamond painting kit because it's always nice to have a funnel. You never know. Sometimes it's nice to have one depending on the container that you're working with. So that is a really cool addition. We have a white tray, a purple squishy. We have some Orloa branded washi tape. Oop, whoops, ripped it. It says let your creativity sparkle. And then it has some of their characters that they use. My favorite is the little stingray. She's very cute. We have a tub of blue wax. It looks like we have 3 pads of wax in there. I really like Orloa's blue wax. We have a couple of stickers. This is just a little card. We have one of these plastic cover minder material, if you're familiar with the plastic cover minders that are around. I actually saved the one with the little stingray so I could make it into a cover minder. This guy's cool too, though. And then we have the scratch card, which I always say I'm going to do in the video. I always forget, so I'm going to do it right now. Let's see. Please play again. I think every time I've unscratched one of these, it has been please play again. Let me know if you guys have won anything on those scratch cards. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, oh my. What? That's so cool. Okay. Let me roll this backwards to try and get this to lay flat. Since this is poured glue, you can roll it backwards without worrying about damaging the canvas, the drill field, which is very nice. And that laid pretty flat, which is awesome. This is cute. This is a cute one. We do have, oh my gosh, sorry guys. We do have a welcome to the creative world of Orloa sheet in a bunch of languages. There's also some directions on the back, and there is a coupon code on the front as well. But look at this. It's now reflective silver for the sticker sheet. That's so cool. So we have 45 colors. It looks like we have 4 ABs in this diamond painting. And I'm just taking a quick look at the symbols here. I don't see anything just by looking quickly that would confuse me. I think Orloa is usually pretty good about the symbols that they choose. I will say sometimes they tend to use like darker color symbols on the background color, but we'll take a look at that in a second. We do have our drills, which are pre-bagged. I am seeing some static, which is fine. It happens. Like I said, we have 45 colors, and we will take a look at the ABs. I just want to look at the canvas a little bit first. So, what do we think? There's a little bit of glare. Let me see if I turn my overhead light on, if that doesn't really help. It's a little bit gloomy today, so I don't have very much natural light. So I apologize for that. Maybe I can kind of change some angles here, which would potentially be helpful or not helpful. Who knows? So this is an interesting diamond painting. I'm just looking at it from afar, and I tend to experience quite a bit of, sorry for the light, quite a bit of confetti with Orloa kits, and this one actually doesn't look too confetti heavy. I mean, I see the confetti. There are 45 colors in this 50 by 35 centimeter diamond painting, so that's quite a lot for this smaller size kit. But I am seeing some color blocking. Now that I'm taking a bit of a closer look, I'm seeing a lot more confetti than I initially thought. We do have what we used to call a river in like double-sided adhesive kits. This one, with poured glue, they're really easy to get out. I like to roll the plastic back and then put some pressure on this side. So since the river is on the right, I'm going to put some pressure on the left, and I'm going to just gently kind of pull the right side of the canvas just to flatten it a little bit. Sometimes when the plastic is laid down, it can just be like the plastic was laid down too early, or just the way it was folded. This could have been in a box for a while. Sometimes you do get those little spots in the canvas just from them being rolled up. I also find sometimes that like temperature change can create those bubbles, depending on where the kits are stored, how long it takes to get to your house, how long it sits in your mailbox or on your porch, how long it sits in your house. Like I feel like temperature changes play a bit more of a role than you think, but already that looks better. We're gonna roll down the cover, and now it's gone. So very nice. I'm gonna do this side as well. just for funsies. So again, put some pressure down on the right side and just gently kind of tug at the left just to get everything to lay a little bit flat. You can kind of see it working its way out as you do it. And then lay our plastic cover down. And we're good to go. So there you go. That's my little tip. Back to the canvas itself. I am seeing a fair amount of confetti. Like I mentioned, there is some color blocking. So like you have this darker yellow here. Some of the water is kind of color blocky. Overall though, I would say this is a pretty confetti heavy painting. I'm going to take back my initial my initial thoughts when I looked at this kit. 45 colors for this size diamond painting is a lot, so you kind of just have to expect there to be confetti. I think that it's going to add something to this painting though. I would say that this art style is, how do I want to describe it? I'm not very good at describing art, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like this isn't necessarily like a traditional, what we're used to seeing art style wise in diamond painting. And I feel like the rendering that Orloa has done with the confetti is just really going to play to the original artwork. I loved this painting when I first saw it. I think it's beautiful. You guys know I love my lighthouses. I love my beachy kits. I've done a couple of lighthouse ones already this year. But this one it's just really neat. I like the colors. So I do think that it's going to turn out really well in this size. I wish it was around because I would have taken it away with me on vacation because it's kind of the perfect size. But I don't know. I'm intrigued. I don't know that I'll be able to get to this one this year. Unfortunately, the summer is just winding down very quickly. And I wish I could work on this one. But I really love it. I think it'll be at the top of my list for summer 2025. Let's take a look at the special drills because I am interested to see where they're putting these 4 special drills. So I think I have them all. Oh, okay. We have 2 like minty colors. So we have 775. We have 819, pale pink. We have 3072, which is pretty close. I would say 775 is just a bit brighter. And then we have a pale yellow, 3078. So for 775, it's the symbol, the up arrow on the canvas. And let's see, where do I see it? Up arrow, up arrow, up arrow. I don't see it. It's got to be here somewhere. There's not a ton of them in the bag, so that leads me to believe that there's not like a bunch of this particular AB, but it's got to be here somewhere. Let's see. I'm gonna move this light because the glare is affecting my viewability of the drill field. All right, so it's not, I thought it might be in the water. Oh, okay. Is that it though? No, there's some over here. So there is some at the top here, this top corner. Not very many. And then there's also some in this little swatch of color. And then there's some in this, like right at the top here of this part of the sky. So again, not too many. So that's really not a surprise that there's just a few. Obviously Orloa. I don't know that I've ever run out of a color from Orloa. I really have to think back to some of the first kits that I did from them. It's a possibility, just nothing is sticking out in my head. So they give a decent amount of extra drills, so you really won't be using too many of this particular color. Next up, we have 815, which is the percent sign. This one, let's see. I feel like should be easier to find. Okay, so there is some in the clouds, a bunch in the clouds. This is a pretty generous bag of light pink ABs. So we have a bunch through the clouds in the sky. I'm also seeing some on the tops of the wave here, like the white cap part. So I think we're gonna have a lot of this pink AB. I don't know how I feel about that personally, being in the water. There was a kit I just worked on, which you guys will see in post review Friday. There was a kit I just worked on that had white ABs that were so pink leaning, and I just did not like the effects. I don't know that I'm gonna love the pink AB. I think it'll be fine in the sky, but I don't know about in the water. That's just personal preference though. You definitely have to kind of decide for yourself if you like that look or not. Next we have 3072 AB, which is a capital letter J. I feel like this is probably going to be around, yeah, so there's some up in this top corner again where we saw the up arrow. There's also some in this middle spot here, as well as off to the left in the sky. But I'm also seeing some of this as well in the waves next to that 819 AB. So that'll be interesting. There's also some down here in the lower parts of the water. Interesting. Okay, I'm intrigued to see how that looks in all of those spots. I feel like that's a wide variety, like a wide area that these will be. So I'm interested to see how that plays off of some of the other colors that are around it. And then we have our final AB, which is 3078, which is the light, not light pink, light yellow. And this is the $ symbol. I'm assuming it's going to be, yeah, so it's in the middle here where we have all this yellow. We have a darker yellow, a couple of like medium yellows, and then the really light pastel yellow that you see is the AB. So I think that's going to be really pretty. There is also a couple in the lighthouse, which is a win. One of the kits that I recently did, I think it was from a different company that had a lighthouse. It didn't have any ABs in the top there, so I like that. But I think that the AB in the sky is going to look really cool, just because it'll kind of give that sun setting type of effect. So those are our 4 ABs. As far as the rest of the color palette, I think that you guys can kind of get the gist. We have a lot of blues, we have some purples, a couple of yellows, mostly blues, and some like neutral colors that you guys can see right here. So I think that this kit is going to be really nice. I think it's going to come out well. I have high hopes for this one. As far as any additional changes that I would personally make, I don't think I'm too interested in adding any other special drills. I think the 4 that they picked on this smaller kit is a good number. I mention it a lot in some of my unboxings that I feel like sometimes companies can go overboard with their number of special drills. So I feel like 4 for this particular kit is good. I do feel like the 2 mint colors, it wasn't really necessary to have 2 in my opinion. I think they could have just picked 1. But that's okay. I don't render and design and chart diamond painting, so I'm sure there's a method to the madness there. I'm intrigued to see how long this kit will take. I do feel like I'm a pretty quick diamond painter. This is a square, so that tacks on a day or 2 for my total anyway, which is fine. But generally a kit this size, I would expect to take me maybe 5 days. I feel like this one could take a bit longer just by looking at the amount of confetti. So that is today's unboxing. Again, this is Senset Sentinel by Lucia Vandenberg. It's a 50 by 35.7 centimeter square drill diamond painting. We have 45 colors with those 4 ABs. and I like it. I think it's a nice kit. Let me know if you guys have worked on this one. Again, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it this year, but it might go on my, you know, brainstorm list of kits that I want to do in 2025, which is crazy to think that we're already thinking about those diamond paintings, or I am at least. So thank you guys so much for watching today's unboxing. I really do appreciate it. Again, this kit was sent to me by Orloa to share on my channel. If you're interested, I do have a referral link and a coupon code in my description box. It will get you some money off. I make a little bit of a commission off of what you spend, and that is always appreciated. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Bye.